Welcome to Mythverse Chronicles, where myths, legends, and forgotten gods come to life. Explore the ancient, discover the divine. When we think of dragons, we often picture giant, fire-breathing beasts guarding treasure or raining terror. But did you know that dragons take many different forms across the world? From the benevolent serpent gods of the East to the monstrous winged beasts of the West, dragons have captivated human imagination for centuries. In European folklore, dragons are often portrayed as large, winged, and fire-breathing creatures. They symbolize chaos, destruction, and power. Stories like St. George slaying a dragon or the fierce Smaug from The Hobbit reflect the fearsome image of dragons in the West. These dragons typically hoard treasure, live in caves, and are often seen as enemies to be defeated by brave knights. In Chinese mythology, dragons are vastly different. Known as Long, these dragons are symbols of wisdom, power, and prosperity. They are benevolent creatures associated with rain and rivers, believed to bring good fortune to those who honor them. Emperors of ancient China often claimed to be descendants of dragons, emphasizing their divine right to rule. Unlike their Western counterparts, Chinese dragons have no wings, but can still fly, gliding effortlessly through the sky. Similar to the Chinese dragons, Japanese dragons, or Ryu, are seen as benevolent and powerful beings. However, Japanese dragons often have more serpentine bodies and are heavily associated with water and rainfall. Legends tell of dragon kings who rule vast underwater kingdoms and protect humanity from disasters. One such famous dragon is Ryujin, the dragon god of the sea. In Norse mythology, dragons often symbolize death and chaos. The most famous dragon, Nidhogg, gnaws at the roots of the world tree, Yggdrasil, threatening to bring about destruction. Another well-known dragon is Fafnir, a once greedy dwarf who transformed into a dragon to guard his cursed treasure. His story inspired the dragon Smaug in Tolkien's works. In Hindu and Buddhist mythology, dragons often take the form of Nagas, serpent-like beings that can be either benevolent or malevolent. Nagas are believed to dwell in the underworld, control rivers and rain, and sometimes even grant divine protection. One of the most famous Nagas is Shesha, the cosmic serpent upon which Lord Vishnu rests, symbolizing infinity and time. In Africa, the Ido Huedo in Dahomey mythology is a rainbow serpent that supports the world. It is seen as a benevolent being responsible for life and creation. In some African stories, dragons are protectors, while in others, they are destructive forces that heroes must defeat. Dragons, in all their forms, reflect the hopes, fears, and imaginations of the cultures that created them. Whether they symbolize chaos or prosperity, destruction or protection, dragons have always captured our imagination. Which type of dragon fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into mythical creatures, be sure to subscribe to Mythverse Chronicles for more legendary content. Until next time, may your path be ever guarded by the dragon's watchful eye.